we go. Alright, any percent is just a regular category in this case. There is nothing in terms of difficulty level that's presented here. It's just gonna be whatever it's gonna be, so we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna... So you'll notice an immediate difference is that we got story mode to go through. Alright, so another difference you'll notice, Samus looks a lot different in this game. So she got destroyed in her ship by an X-Parasite and nearly died, which changed basically her entire makeup as far as cellular and the suit. So we are going to notice even further changes further down the road. Alright, so now we're going to go to the quarantine bay. And you'll notice immediately that we cannot wall jump against the same wall. We gotta wall jump from wall to wall. Alright, so that's been taken care of. Good deal. So far, it's going about as well as I can ask for. And also, Samus is a lot, like, lighter in this game. We're gonna spend this entire time fighting X-Parasites. And that's gonna be pretty important that we do well. And the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna want to get some missiles. And, you know, that'll, So now we are free to walk out into the station wherever we want. Okay, that's the first difficult trick. There we go, we got that. Another difficult trick right there. We just passed by the guy. Good deal so far. Also, the save stations operate quite a bit differently. Alright. So now we're going to get some extra news from navigation. They're going to tell us, hey, look, we got missiles. And one thing you're going to notice as I get further and further into this game is that it's incredibly, incredibly linear. It's pretty much like straightforward in the form of a story, so we'll get to bear with that in mind as we go throughout most of the game. Samus is going to recall a former employee that she worked with by the name of Alda Malkovich. I'm sure that won't come back anytime soon. Possibly just a one-time occurrence. I'm pretty sure of that much. Alright, so we're gonna go here. It's really easy. Go there. Alright, here we go. Alright, so now we got missiles, which is great, because missiles are going to be really helpful in this case. So the moment we enter the navigation, we're going to find out that everything is deactivated. So we need to find another way to get it to our target. Alright, so it's time to get going. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Ah, there we go. So, yeah, we just shoot that, and then... Oh. I was trying to get a immediate jump into the edge, which I did not, so... So, yeah, the wall jumps are nerfed. A lot of other things are nerfed in this game, and we're just gonna have to deal with it for what it's worth. We got a couple of missiles now, which will be very helpful. So we gotta fight the wall door. It can be kind of annoying. No kidding. You gotta do that too much times. Very annoying. Alright, that's fine. So, you notice the music's quite a bit different. I have an energy tank now. Also notice that I'm going up here to purposefully grab yet another energy tank. Because, I'm really good at losing all my health in this game. Alright, here we go. Take a couple more hits. There we go, that was a double. Good stuff. So I hit 2 missiles at once, and that allowed me to destroy the core in less time, which was really important because I messed around just a little bit. So now that we're done here, we're gonna just go along our way. And the computer's going to tell us about how the X-parasites have invaded the entire station, which is, you know, just not very good. So we got to take care of that right now. So we got to get moving and keep our pace going. And yeah, everything kind of looks a little bit uncertain right now. So we're gonna go down this elevator. Hopefully nothing goes terribly wrong. I would imagine it would. Uh-oh. That's not good. That guy looks kind of like me. Oh, that's kind of terrifying. He just destroyed a door in one hit. Alright, well that's not good. We better, we best avoid him. Well, the elevator's down. Looks like I won't be able to hit him anyway, so... So that right there were, I'm not sure what that is. I guess that was me. Who knows what it's gonna come down to later down the road. I don't know, and it's beyond me. So now we're gonna destroy 5 atmospheric stabilizers, so, you know. So we gotta take care of that. This is a relatively easy section. It's very chill. Nothing really goes wrong. Alright, so now we're just gonna blast our way through here as quickly as possible. So, yeah, you can see those good things there. That's what we're going to be going after. So, we got to fire them with missiles first. Although I'll have another method later that we'll be able to use to conquer them further down the road. Alright, so I'm just going to grab another energy tank. That'll be helpful. We're going to need them. The way I play, I'm really good at dying. Alright. Good deal. We're through that now. Got a couple more hitters to go. That's fine. We should have enough for this next one.
Another core to go. Oh. Go. That's wonderful. Alright, we got 2 more to go. I've got a bit of a challenging place to go through. Good deal. We got through that just fine. Okay. Got through that just fine. All right, so I got a carrot. Got to get through another eye door. Wonderful, just in the nick of time. Alright, so it's time to fight this what... Oh, it's not a Chozo. I guess it's an X-Core? You know what? I won't even ask about it. So we gotta get a couple of hits. Good deal. We got ourselves the charge beam, which is very broken in this case. Also another difficult jump, a bit challenging. Whoops, didn't mean to do it that way. So you're gonna get to see why we're gonna use charge beam from here on forward. Two hits is all it took. And in some cases, you can optimally handle it in one. One more to go, and it's right on the way out, so we're in good hands. Two more hits. Alright, that's about as good as it gets. Alright, so now we're done with Sector 1. It may be a while until we see this sector again. But it won't be long. Given I go fast enough, it won't be terribly long from now. Alright, good deal. We're on our way out. I had to jump preemptively, otherwise I would have gotten hit by the animated being over there. And that would have been a bad thing. Alright. So, yeah, we got the atmospheric stabilizers working now, so I'm sure they will come in handy later. I don't know what for, but we'll deal with it later. We gotta go to Sector 2, so... And, with that, Samus is gonna have another moment of clarity, where she figures out more. She's gonna have an inner monologue. She's questioning whether the computer is worth listening to. I don't know why you distrust a computer. It's perfect. How could it possibly do anything wrong? But, you know, tangent aside, we're going to Sector 2. Again, the linearity is pretty much like, you gotta do what the game wants you to do. Otherwise, you're just gonna slow down. Alright, so we're gonna get a bit of a shocking revelation. As it turns out, that person that looked like me at the top of the station was basically just me, in X form. So that's not a good thing.
and basically it can kill me. So we're gonna just try our best to avoid it. We're gonna have to release the security lock to get ourselves another weapon that we really, really need. So yeah, mission is, of course, don't die. Also, yeah, get the bombs. So yeah, charge beam is going to be really helpful in this case. Alright, there we go. We got through there just fine. Alright, so now we're gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna do more stuff. So the reason I'm shooting some of them, but not all of them, is so I don't have to jump, because jumping will use up some of our data in terms of frame count, so we're going to make sure that's taken care of. So now we got bombs, which is great, because we can get back to their computer, and he'll tell us what to do further. At least that's what we would say originally. But of course, what would it be if SAX didn't just appear out of nowhere to destroy the door? How inconvenient. So now we're just gonna travel a bit further about. Alright, good deal. We're through there. Fortunately, we can just travel through this way as such. And bombs have been heavily nerfed as well, much like the wall jump. So yeah, the game does slow down quite a bit in comparison to Metroid Zero Mission. And as it would be. Alright, we got through there just fine. So we're going to keep on using this charge beam quite a bit. It comes in handy. Alright. So that door's open, but we don't need to be there right now. It'll be very significant why we have to go there later down the road. We're actually gonna save. I don't often do that, but it's just because it's just helpful to do that once in a while. Good deal. We got through that just fine. So yeah, as you can see, I can really destroy a lot of things like nothing else. See how many hops we get. Alright. Good deal. Oh wow, that was amazing. Good deal. And we got the high jump, which is great. And the jump ball. So that's great. It's also known as the spring ball. Well, we'll talk about that a bit later. So that's wonderful. We got through that just fine. But now, as you may notice, all the worms are... I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing that. Sure, it has nothing to do with a saboteur up ahead. Not at all. Oh, that's interesting. So, yeah, I'm gonna wait this one out. Hey, look. It's SAX. Kinda terrifying, don't you think? Alright, there we go. Oh, now they're different. I don't know what that's all about. I'm sure it won't be explained till later on. As you can see, the spring ball allows us to, okay, we'll do it that way. Fine. Whatever. Alright, so now that we're done with that, we gotta do some more X destroying. Because the Sector 4, or the Aqua Sector, is in a bit of trouble. So yeah, we gotta take care of that. And we get an inner monologue from Samus, so that's fun. Oh my gosh, I didn't even pay attention to the splits. They're so good. Spaceris is not very special. Armadillo, a core, jumpy creature. So, yeah. We got a destroy creature named Saris, which, you know, is great. I'm sure we can... So yeah, now the water's electrified. We gotta make sure that we, you know, don't die. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go up this way. That's unfortunate. We lost a little time there. That's okay. So it's time to fight the Saris. It's located right behind this door. And I'm sure he'll be really excited to see us. Oh, he is dead. That's unfortunate. I'm sure this, oh, that's also interesting. One hitter, that's good. So, yeah, this looks kind of suspicious. Oh, hey, hello. What's going on here? So, yeah, this is Ceres. Maybe not the way you anticipated it to be. So I got 2 charge hits so far. Maybe it'll take 3? I don't know exactly. So, we can take a couple of hits from him. One more, I think? There we go. Can we get this? Alright, good deal. Alright. Well, we got that taken care of. We got another double, I'm pretty sure of that. So that's good. Oh, I finally got it. Wonderful. Wonderful work. So we're not quite done here in Sector 4 yet. We do have to, we gotta do a couple of things before we're done. So this electric water is preventing us from escaping. And that's kind of not good. Well, we gotta do something about it. So we're gonna do something about it. By going here. Alright. And we're gonna go this way. Deal, we're done there. So far, everything's been going pretty uneventfully. So if we didn't like this already, we're gonna go for Sector 3 now. Which means we got another ability to collect. Alright. It is time to wreak havoc some more. Here we go. So time to activate the security hatch. And of course, the easiest way to do that. Alright, no, that's Thank you for the good luck. I don't have too much to say so far other than I'm doing 90% pretty normally, other than the fact that I'm collecting a lot more energy tanks than everybody else because I do not do very good with boss fights without them. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I got so far. So yeah, we gotta go through this area. Whoops, that was completely accidental. Alright, so now we're gonna go grab our super missiles. They're not too far away, so it should be fine. Whoops. Completely accidental there. We'll just let it slide. Gotta grab that. Grab that. Oh, that's right. Ooh, we're in a bit of trouble. Okay, never mind. We're fine. We'll be fine. I should have used charge beam for those, but I forgot about that. So now we got the super missiles, which is great. I'm sure we won't need them anytime soon. I think I got it? Yo, I got it. Alright, that's cool. I'm gonna need all the health refills that I can get my hands on, so... We'll grab that. This fight is a bit of a challenge for me. It takes some mental gymnastics for me to get all the hits perfectly. Whoa. Let's get up there. Alright, so it's time to fight the security bots, which shall be fun. Gotta take care of that, and we'll see how I do at this fight. We'll just let him crash. So far, I've only gotten like... I was hoping to get a 3-hitter or 2. Alright, so average of 1 or 2. That's it, that's the fight. Alright. Oh, not that side, the other side. Alright. What am I? Alright, so... now we're extra powerful, which is great, you know. It's convenient. And time to grab another energy tank. So our work here is done for now, but we will definitely come back. That is an inevitability. So we're gonna get some messaging from our computer saying that we encountered the robot and that we're gonna have to now grab the various suit, because that's really the only decision to make right now, because everything else isn't accessible to me at this point. And, yeah. And, of course, the game being the game is going to give us some fun little Easter eggs. And give us a inside message. Perhaps hinting us to what's going on. Alright. I don't know what those messages were about. I'm sure they have some significance of some sort. But alas. We're just gonna keep on. Whew. Alright, so now it's time to get the various suit. And of course, there's going to be a couple of catches to all that. So we got these special little X parasites that can freeze me up, and that's not a good thing, so we're going to want to avoid that if possible. And they're going to intentionally go after me, so let's just try to avoid them, period. Alright, so now it's time to go down here. So there's an introduction of our funny, cute-looking parasite. We can just freeze him, which is convenient, because, you know... I go this way. Ow, okay. Well, we're gonna do some damage. Okay, that's unfortunate. Hopefully you don't hit any more of those. Alright, good stuff. Here comes the next scary part. So we're actually going to encounter the SAX yet again. Of course, we have to activate the event. Here we go. Here he is. We'll just let him carefully walk over, and then we're going to have to get a hit. Go. He's a bit stupid, so we can just get away going this way, and then going this way. And like that, we're done with the first encounter. Not sure why he comes after. Not sure why he doesn't seek us further than that. Alright. Oh, hey, look, an X-Core. It kind of absorbed our item. That's inconvenient. Only a little bit. Oh, he's back. I think we got a couple of doubles in there. that's fine. So we got the various suit. Just slightly under 40, so that's good. And a cool little transformation. Which, you know, is great, because now we can absorb these nice little cores up here. And that's great. Alright, we got through there just fine. So now it's just brimming with activity, which is not a big deal. I was waiting a little bit because I could lose some time just being stuck up there. Yeah, we take quite a bit of damage from these enemies, so we gotta be careful. Here's a reason I'm grabbing a lot of energy tanks. Alright, good. We're through there for now. I think I can this down on it. Alright. So yeah, it's since we're gonna have to try to go to another energy room. So we're gonna now create ice missiles, which is quite something. I don't know what to say about it, but I'm sure it will have some significance. So this one won't be terribly difficult. Yeah. So we gotta activate a security door, and then also, you know, get the weapon of choice. Go this way. Good deal. We won't be able to do that the same way after it's all over, because we will be able to freeze them instead. As convenient as that is, it's also minorly inconvenient. Alright, so we're gonna have to be real careful here. Alright, we did just fine. That's not the security, is it? That's more like it, okay. I keep forgetting sometimes. So now we got the power to enter through level 3 hatches, which is wonderful. Yeah, I'll just put it that way. It's been a while since I've saved, so we're gonna do that. Do that. So, time to grab that. Pretty easy. Alright, so now we got ice missiles, which you'll get to see how cool that is, I guess. So, yeah, freezes enemies, much like, you know, Ice Beam did. And we got quite a bit of energy now. That's a shame. I was really hoping to get that. Alright, so we're now done with that area. We're gonna leave now, because there's nothing for us to do here at the moment. Or little do we know, at least that we know of, there's nothing else to do currently. Oh, I wonder what that could be. I'm sure it has no significance with the plot whatsoever. I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong entering the next couple rooms. Oh, hey, hello. That's quite interesting. Alright, well, I guess this is happening now. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to post emergency in Franker Z. Here we go. Emergency and Franker Z. Dang it, okay. At least we fell a little bit. I don't know the lines. I'm gonna have to ask the That's fine. Come on, Igor. That's fine. Alright. We're here now. We got it on board 0272, I think? We'll double check. But the cooling unit is now the least of our concerns. We can get out of here and take care of other things. So yeah, we're gonna figure out what to do for our next mission, and hopefully, we'll be just fine. Also, that door's been destroyed for some reason. There we go. There. So the computer is going to ponder how the scientist got mimicked by the X-parasite, and then we're going to do something pretty cool. So now we got the now we got power to the elevator, and we can finally go back to the main deck, which is cool, because it's been a while. And we're gonna try to see if there are any survivors, but also, more important, we're gonna save the animals. And I am all about saving the animals. This will be the one time we're in the habitation deck. I wasted a little time, but that's alright. Alright, that was a good backup strat. Where's the last guy? Oh, there he is. Great. Well, the animals have been taken care of. Alright, so we're gonna get a little bit of a remembrance from past adventures. So yeah, now we're gonna get power bombs, which is just wonderful. We need them. This is completely optional, but I'm going for it anyways. Alright. So yeah, I'm just gonna be pretty quick going through navigation. Alright, that was kind of slow, but that's okay. Yeah, oh no, I miss. I went in the wrong direction. Goodness forbid I get that trick. So, getting the power bombs is not the thing that I'm concerned about. It's actually going to be something completely different, which I'll talk about just a bit later. So this is really easy. Alright. So we got the power bombs, which is great, but there is one concern. We can't quite go back the way we wanted to originally, so we're gonna have to find a way out. We have to deal with the SAX. Alright, well, that was quick. I guess I'll grab that. I'm sure that won't be pretty helpful, I suppose. Alright. Those will be rather fast. We should be fine. Because I guess there's going to be another task that we'll be receiving from Adam sometime soon. Oh, well, then just go see what he has to say next. I'm sure he'll have us collect some more items so we can destroy the SX. Oh, okay, we're going to the ship. Not sure what that's all about. No anything else. That's quite interesting. Alright. I guess we'll just go back. I mean, that's what I have to do. Alright, we'll see what he said. Oh, we're kind of stuck. This is interesting. So, yeah, the elevators are not working. Which is concerning. Oh, I've seen you before. Sure that won't be a regular... We made it out somehow, I guess. That's cool. We're preemptively doing that. Alright. So now we're gonna find out the entire main reactor silo is down. We gotta figure out what's up. Why is the reactor down? I'm sure we'll find out in this very next room. Oh! Oh, that's kind of disconcerting. That's not good. Look, another energy tank. That's nice. Oh, of course, I missed it somehow. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go down here. I'm not sure what's gonna happen next. Oh, hey, hello. Well, that's what makes this so helpful, having a game controller for this fight along. So it's a spider, also better known as Yakuza. He's got a really, really cool name. So. much like Ceres. I'm not getting anything out of this. Alright. And that allows us to get the space jump, which is very nice. And much like everything else in this game, you have to be much more careful with the increments of the space jumps, otherwise you just don't quite get what you want. Alright, so now we're going to be told that the main silo is still not quite working. So, you know, gotta get that all taken care of. So, yeah, we gotta do that. So, yeah, what we're gonna do, we're gonna save, because I'm not sure how this is gonna go. I like to assume that I'm gonna do well, but, you know, it's always a matter of, Alright. And, guess what time it is? It's time to, have to face off SAX again. Alright, so, yeah, we're gonna have to do this thing. Okay. Okay, we're safe. Always gets me scared. We're still not out of the woods. We still got some scary stuff to get through. Alright, so this fight is going to be a bit of a challenge. Okay. We gotta get out of here. We're in a lot of trouble. Where did we last leave off? Oh, we were there. Of course we were there. I should have saved. I should have saved before. I did not think I was gonna die like that, of all things. Alright. Here we go again. Through all this again. Alright. This run was going so well, too. We got the plasma beam. Which is gonna be really much, basically a battering ram at this point. Alright. So now we're done with that, I'm actually gonna not safe, actually. Yeah. So yeah, the computer's surprised we got Plasma Beam back, but you know what? He was the one who thought maybe I would get it from an X-Course, so you know. So, I guess, it's time to go to Sector 5, yet again, for like the third time or something. Which we'll do. We'll do that. Why wouldn't we? So yeah, we have this creature called the Nightmare. We're gonna have to take care of it and dispose of it. So yeah, we're gonna have to prepare to fight something off. It's a bit annoying having to get through this section. These guys are quite the tanks. Alright. So it's time to fight the Nightmare. Get another convenient energy tank, just for good measure. So yeah, this is a Nightmare. This is the guy that was breaking all the glass. So. And he's about to become really defective. And now he's just gonna fly around and go all berserk. We're going to try to get a couple of doubles. Nope. That instead. Which is fine. Alright, so we got the gravity suit, which is the ultimate suit to have. It surely is. I will not hear anything else. Fly through the air. So yeah, we gotta get out of here. Unfortunately, we can't go back the way we went before, which is very unfortunate. But we can go this way, which is completely okay, because now we get to go this way. And we get to see the deepest parts of the ocean. Try to go this way. And of course, because we like meddling around in other places, we're just going to go into the security room. Why not? It seems cool, you know. So now we can enter anywhere. Every hatch is active as we please and will to go through them, which is a great thing. Alright. This way? Oh, we didn't get to go that way. Alright. I barely pulled that off. Okay, so we get a couple of boosts that we have to get. Well, let's get those boosts, shall we? Good deal. So far, we're doing pretty well. We're just gonna have a couple bills. Ah, I wonder what's in that room. Ah, so now our missiles have a diffusion effect. That's kind of cool. I'm sure that has no significance to this next part. So I'm sure the computer will be really happy with our ingenuity, and it'll be like, you're the best person we've ever had to hire. He will just be brimming with joy as soon as I do this. Oh, okay, never mind. Alright, so I suppose he's not happy with me. Alright, that's not good. So I guess he's gonna have me destroy that security robot, huh? Alright, well, that's cool. We'll do that. We'll go over. Why wouldn't I? Oh dear. I'd almost end a bad day for me. Alright, so he's gonna say, no. So I I guess we're being hunted, tracked down by the SAS. That's not so good now, is it? So we gotta really, get through as quickly as possible. Oh, there's a door I avoided last time, and I'm gonna actually go through this way. I guess there's something behind this door. I'm not sure exactly what it is. We're gonna find out soon enough, though. I just gotta find that security robot. That's really what he wanted to do, isn't it? Well, you know, it's a matter of time. So I suppose
no entry
what
without
is that?
authorization. Warning. Entry without authorization.
So last time I
Warning.
played too
No
safe. I'm
entry
just
without
gonna
authorization.
opt for safety.
Warning. No entry without authorization. Warning. No entry without authorization.
Oh, that's trouble.
No entry without authorization.
Well, nothing works in here.
No entry.
Alright, well. That was interesting. We're gonna fight this guy again. For the challenge. Just fight a bit. Alright, it's time to fight the actual core itself. Alright, so now we got the wave beam, which is great. It's,
Warning. No
we
entry
need
without
to make entry without authorization. Because I think that's
Warning.
important.
No entry without authorization. Warning.
Clearly the
No
robot
entry
doesn't
without
want to do that.
authorization. Warning. No entry
And I noticed this
without
area looks
authorization.
very familiar and very similar to the actual, like,
Warning.
series
No
station
entry
in this
without
design.
authorization.
I wonder what could be in here. Oh, that's not good. Why is there Metroid? That's a bit troublesome. Oh, that's also troublesome. What's that exploding sound? Oh, I guess we'll find out in this room. Oh, that's quite interesting.
60 seconds.
Alright, we got 60 seconds, guys. Good deal. 7 seconds is all it took. So yeah, the station's just gonna float away, and it's gonna be kind of sad. We didn't need to see what those Metroids were there for. I'm sure the computer won't tell me at all. Oh, okay. I guess I suppose the Federation was just breeding Metroids again. Clones? I don't know. Whatever. Well, I guess that's just it. Also, it turns out there's, like, more than one SAX, which is, you know, inconvenient, to say the least. Well, time to leave. As you know, Peter's not too happy with us. Gotta get the heck out of here. I'm grabbing that just for good measure. So this section's not challenging, but we gotta be careful. So now that we're done with this area, we gotta go and enter this little funny looking area. So we can't seem to leave unless we do that. Alright. Let's see what's in here. Oh, that's Ripper. And it's quite the loud boss. That's the end of them. Yeah, this boss is a joke. It's all you understand that chaotic there. I got a double right there. Alright. Now we got the screw tag. One of the rare cases we actually get the screw tag. Alright. It's very handy to use that diffusion sometimes. Just sometimes. So we're pretty much almost done with the game. Just gotta get out of here now. Also, fun fact, I didn't mention that this area does mimic Metroid. So we're gonna enter this from a, hey, that's interesting. I've never seen that before. So as it turns out, those are cocoons of some sort. What they are here for, I don't know. Either way, we're pretty much almost done. We got a new follower. Cassie Johnson 2020. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. No, I don't need to do that again. Now the computer's gonna be not so happy with us whatsoever. Federation's like, hey, we can use these as weapons of war, so that's cool. Well, you're in luck, because after I'm done with once I'm done with Metroid Zero Mission, I'm gonna be doing Super Metroid right after. So we're gonna be doing a 100% run. So we're gonna go from one Metroid run to the next. It's gonna be a good time. The run's almost over. I'm just gonna make sure I don't die to the last two bosses. So Samus is gonna try to activate the self-destruct sequence. Of course, the computer is going to give quite a bit of resistance. So I'm just gonna do that. And Samus is gonna be like, we have to keep you confined here. But then, Samus is like, hey, stop it, Adam. And computer's like, question mark, question mark. And, of course, Samus is just like, yeah, Adam's a good friend. And the computer's just like, why would Adam do these sorts of things? And Samus is just like, whatever, I don't know. So we're actually going to do something slightly different. We're not going to set the self-destruct, but we're going to send the entire station into SR388, I believe. Yeah, it is SR388. Okay, good. And as it turns out, the computer is Adam Malkovich. What a twist. Big surprise. So yeah, we're going to get the game done with soon. We've got 2 final hurdles before we're really done. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to concentrate and see if I can get this. We're just gonna start to do this. Because I'm doing this thing in a marathon setting, we're gonna save quickly because we don't want to lose the road. Because this boss is something that I don't have well rehearsed. Face our fate. And fight the big bad boy himself. Or girl, I don't know. We don't know what the X is. I'm sure. I'm just gonna assume nothing with that. Alright, time for the fight. really easy to manipulate it for this one. The core's just gonna run away. I guess it has a brain of its own. Not sure how that happened, but not gonna complain about it. Let's just get the heck out of here. Alright, so the propulsion sequence has been activated. Time to get out of here. SR388, that is right, boys, girls. We're gonna crash this station into a planet. My favorite activity. And of course, this is still another hurdle because, you know, the final fight is not any easier. Alright. So, oh, that's kind of disconcerting. We're just gonna take the hits. Looks like all hope is lost. Oh, hey, look, it's SAS again. Well, okay. Well, so much for that. I'll take the core. Alright, that's it. We barely got the 145. Alright. Time's coming up real soon. Wait, oh, yeah, that's right. Woo! Barely managed it. And I think it would have been even lower if I didn't die to Notori. That could have been a better fight. I had a very unfortunate death to Notori. So there we go, 90% for Metroid Fusion. That time was about 10 minutes behind my personal best, and I think I would have had a much better chance at getting it if I, didn't have a death to Notori. That's all. So, other than that, pretty solid run. It can be better. I don't have too much to say other than shout outs to the animals for saving my life. And, well, yeah. We only got one more Metroid game left for the night. So just when you thought the fun was over, it's time for 100% item completion run of Super Metroid after this one, so that should be fun, I think. All right. I wonder who that could be. They? Ah, yes, the animals. Edikuns, the chorus. We will meet these boys, these animals, in Super Metroid, which is coming up next. But in the meantime, I'm gonna let the credits roll. I'm gonna take a small break before Super Metroid, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, folks. Got more. Huh? Well, that's quite interesting. 107. 16? Could have gone better as far as item completion, but that would have definitely been a lot better if I got it. Alright. Well. Yeah. You know what's next, y'all? It's gonna be Super Metroid.